Bernie's on the fucking warpath, buddy. This is what we need. Play hardball, man. Come on, let's get in the game. Yes, finally progressives are picking up the pace. Check this out. New out of the Hill today. Sanders not ruling out trips to Manchin Cinema home states to pitch spending. That's what we needed, man. That is exactly what we needed. Thank you. I hope that when he comes here to Arizona, Kyrsten Sinema has to swallow her pride just a tiny little bit. She's been getting a lot of that oil money. She's been getting a lot of money not to push the agenda that everybody voted for. So it's time. It is time, motherfuckers. It's so goddamn time. So what does the Hill have to say? Senate Budget Committee Chairman Bernie Sanders says he's open to paying visits to Senator Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema's home states to pitch a $3.5 trillion social safety net spending package that would advance key parts of President Biden's legislative agenda. Baby, this is what I'm talking about. This is how you play hardball. This is it right here. Okay? You want to see action? This is action. Sanders made the remarks during an interview with Politico published Thursday as he ramps up travel to promote the massive spending bill, which Democrats hope to pass without Republican support using a process called budget reconciliation. But Democrats will need every single Democratic senator, folks. Every single one. We only have a one vote advantage, and that's with Kamala Harris. Kamala, apologize. So, they'll need all the votes, and they've faced difficulties achieving unity, guys. We know this. We also know who the stalwarts are. They're right here. One of them's right here in Arizona where I'm at. Yes, she is. She's more than happy to thwart voting rights. She's more than happy to thwart a $3.5 trillion spending package that will provide for every single working family in this country. Yeah, that's our very own. Gotta love being in Arizona. We are the embarrassment of the nation. By contrast, Sanders has remained steadfast on that dollar amount, even though Sinema and Manchin have chosen to try to hold it up. The number, which is proposed, is non-negotiable because, see, you got to understand something. Bernie started at $6 trillion. $3.5 trillion is the compromise that he made with moderates like Mark Warner. Okay? This is the compromise. Now you have Sinema and Manchin trying to thwart that compromise. Well, I'm goddamn glad that this motherfucker is planning on coming down here to Arizona and going on over to West Virginia. I hear coal country isn't too pleased with Manchin right now either. Seems his daughter made a pretty penny off the laying off of several coal mine workers. But that story is for another day. Democrats have a very slim majority in the House. We have no majority in the Senate. That's it. It's 50-50. That's what Sanders is saying. He said, trust me, there are a lot of differences in the Senate among the Democrats. But at the end of the day, every Democrat understands that it is terribly important that we support the president's agenda, and most of these ideas came from the White House. Sanders' itinerary has included places like Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and West Lafayette, Indiana, in recent days as he hits the road to promote the package, which Democrats have said will unlock funding for universal pre-K tuition, free community college, investments in clean energy, and healthcare expansion, among other top party priorities. None of these are bad priorities. These are working class priorities. If you're a working class American, this should be a given. We do deficit spending all the time when we cut taxes for the rich, right? That's exactly what we're doing. We're taking money out of the government coffers and giving it back to the people who are destroying our infrastructure and impoverishing our citizens by giving them low-wage jobs and raising the price on goods to where it's unsustainable for working families to be able to succeed, live, or flourish. Okay? We need hard action now. And without Sanders in the game, we don't got nothing. We just don't. It's not there. We have a lot of House Dems that will help to push it. We've got our AOCs. We've got our Ilhan Omars. We've got our Rashida Tlaibs, Jamal Bowmans. Oh, no, I won't leave any of them out. Ayanna Pressley. We have it in the House, okay? And they had enough to put the moderates against the wall. And I'm glad for that. That's what we needed. We needed somebody that's on the progressive left to start playing hardball. You know? The right wing will throw the fucking kitchen sink at you. They play fucking dirty. They're dirty playing motherfuckers. Nothing they do is in good faith. So you better goddamn believe I think we need to do the same fucking thing. It's the only thing progressives got. We got to get fight in us. Because we're fighting corporate Democrats. We're fighting all the Republicans. And a few right-wing nut jobs that are so far off the cliff that even the Republicans won't fucking own them. Okay? And none of these people care because they're fucking rich. They don't have any fucking worry about how to pay their bills or whether or not they're going to be able to pay for their kid if their kid gets sick with illness due to COVID or whatever else. They don't worry about that shit. That's not a problem for them. That's a problem for working Americans. Us, right here. Right here. And I'm goddamn happy Bernie's playing hardball. Every single progressive Democrat, every single socialist should be playing hardball for these fucking plans. And I'll tell you why. Because it's only half the vision. This isn't even the whole thing. This is half. This is the compromise. 3.5 trillion is the compromise. We need 6. I digress. Despite differences amongst party members, Sanders expressed confidence in the recent interview that the forthcoming spending package will still fetch the necessary votes to pass both chambers. Sanders said that every member of the caucus understands that this is transformative for the American people and it is the right thing to do. And that's the fucking truth. It is the right thing to do. It is the right thing to do. It's also really politically popular, guys. That's the thing. That's part of the reason we need corporate money out of politics. That's exactly why. Because all these no-betters wouldn't be no-betters if they weren't influenced by big money. That's what keeps thwarting our progress. According to a USA Today Suffolk University survey released Wednesday, a majority of Americans support the $3.5 trillion reconciliation package though some polled found the measure to be expensive. And I get that, because we've been sold a lie about deficit spending. We've been sold a lie about deficit spending. It's always been said, if we deficit spend, if we spend in a deficit, we're going to lose. Deficit spending is an investment, you guys. It's an investment in our country. When we deficit spend, we usually end up getting back 3 times what we spent. We have the opportunity. We're here now, in the present, in the flesh. We have the opportunity to do this, and we need to cling onto that power and finally use it. Finally use it without letting these greedy fucking corporate interests get in the middle of it. I can't wait for Bernie to come to Arizona. I'll be right in the front row at his shit, man. I will be right in the fucking front row. I hope he shows up. I hope Nina shows up. I hope they bring out all of them. I hope AOC shows up. I'm about it, man. Let's make this shit happen. It's about goddamn time. This is the type of fight that progressives have needed to have for fucking years. We're finally getting there. We can't hold back now. Can't. This is our time. You move on that shit.